Hey everyone, back with another blog. So, uh, I had a minor setback on this journey of mine. Minor. I gained a pound this week. Got on the scale this morning, and it was a pound heavier than last week. And I said, "Oh." Got back on the scale again to make sure. So now I'm thinking, okay. I was trying to think about what might have caused that. Now, a pound's not much. I think my body has reached a point where I might start to level off a little bit. I mean, I've lost probably a total of 50 pounds, and now my body is saying, "Okay, what's going on? We're trying to keep you where you are now." Um, my diet's been the same. I did have a cookout for my wife Stephanie because she started a new job Monday. But I didn't eat more than, I mean, I might eat a little bit more than I normally do, but not much more. Then I walked 8 miles the next day. So, but I did go out, I had to go out yesterday, the day before, which I never do. We had celebrated a 40th birthday party for a friend of ours. But I was careful about what I ate. I had like branzino and like veggies. I didn't have any bread. I didn't have any dessert. I didn't have any pasta. And that was all around me. But I was like, no, I gotta be good. Even worked out a little bit after I got home for like maybe 45 minutes. But excuse me, I think two things happened. Either my body's holding a little more water this week because I ate out the night before and I stayed the same weight, or I maybe had a little more calories than I normally didn't realize it. Or I have to change my workout routine and start incorporating more jogging. So I'm going to Baltimore with family 2 weeks from now. So I'm going to try to really be disciplined. And, I'm going to weigh myself next week like I always do on Tuesday. And I'll see where I'm at. And what the scale does is it keeps you honest. So you go up a pound 1 week, not a big deal. Now next week, we'll see. If I go up another pound, then I'm gonna say, "Oh, okay, what's going on here? That's something's going on." Maybe you got to start looking at what you're doing diet wise. I know last week I didn't have the same exercise routine as I normally do. I just had more things pop up. That's gonna happen. And I've been telling myself that. I said, wait, this is a journey. This is my life. I'm not trying to lose all this weight now. But when you get in a groove and then you have a setback, or even a minor setback, it's just like, you were on this steady path. And I know myself, I like staying on that steady path. But you just have to tell yourself, remember, you're going to have times, even when you get to maintenance weight, where you're going to go up a little, then you come down. The big thing for me is not to go up 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds and then lose track of what I was doing. And I won't, because I know how to eat now. I figured out what I need to do. Now it's time to start tweaking things. I'm going to try to really be good about not eating past a certain time. I will say that has been the hardest thing for me. I eat dinner too late. I know that. I eat dinner sometimes 8:30, and it's better than it was in the past. But I'm trying to get my dinner time to 7, if possible. It's hard because sometimes I don't get home till 7 because sometimes I'm running around, I'm doing things, I'm tutoring, I'm doing that, I running errands. But I'm trying to do better. Now I've kept my dinners light. Like tonight, I had a salad and 2 small pieces of chicken breast, and that was it. And I had a little bit of nuts, and that's it. And then I won't eat tonight, but the rest of the night. But that's been a challenge. So I'm gonna really try to get my dinners in earlier. I'm not snacking late at night like I used to. So I've really cut that part out. But it's really try to get my dinner time, even if I can get it to 7:30, that's better. And try to eat before 8. But I have to admit, it's hard. Like tonight, I couldn't. I ate at 8:40 because I walked after, and I didn't get home till after. So I was home, and then I was doing something else, and then I met up with my wife. We did a nice long walk. We did like a 4-mile walk together, and then I had dinner. I kept it light, but I'm gonna try to do that. So that's a change I can make. I'm gonna start to do my jogging, mix with walking. Try to do more high intensity workouts. So I'm gonna start looking into doing that. Um, and not because I just gained a pound. I just think it's time for me to change things up. I've been on the steady roll for about 3.5 months, and now it's time to up the ante a bit. So, and I think that's always good. Change is good. It forces you to think of new ways to push yourself without hurting yourself. And it allows you to be reflective about what you're doing. Because if this is going to be a lifestyle change, which it is, then you have to ask yourself, okay, I've been doing well, and now I've kind of hit a little bit of a wall. And I'm not sure if it's completely a wall because, I lost a pound, 1.8 pounds the week, 1.6 pounds the week before. So that's not plateauing to me because if you're losing more than a pound a week, that's pretty good. Even a pound a week is good. But now I had a little bit of a snag. So now if I come back next week and I lose 2-3 pounds, then maybe I was holding water. But if I come back next week and I'm only losing a pound, then it's like, okay, maybe I got to start doing things different. Or I don't lose any weight and I stay the same. And if I gain weight, then we got to, then got to start looking at what am I doing. So we'll see. I'll post my result next week and let you know. Blood pressure is good. Took my blood pressure this morning, 114/70. My pulse is 55. That's good. So my sugars are still good. So it might just been a blip, or maybe it's a sign of okay, you gotta change things. So we'll see. I'll make some changes this week, implement a few, see how we go, and make it fun too. Because I was disappointed at first. I said, wait a minute, it's gonna happen. You're gonna gain a pound. I've been going about 13, 14 weeks without really gaining any weight. So that's a pretty long stretch. So, hey, you're going to slip once in a while. And I don't know if it was a true slip. And maybe I was holding a little more water today than I normally do on a Tuesday. Because I really, on Mondays, are my days where I really eat even lighter than I normally do. Because I know I'm weighing myself the next day. So yesterday, I just couldn't because I was out of function. And that's going to happen. You got to live your life. You got to enjoy life. So, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Do more food blogs. And that's still going to come. But I wanted to just post this because, like I said, along the journey, you're going to have these little snags. And I'm sure everybody that's lost weight, when they gain a pound, you're saying like, oh, what's happening? Or you gain some weight. The key thing is don't let it become 1 pound become 3 pounds and 3 pounds become 6. And then next thing you know, you're putting on 10 pounds. You're like, what happened? Interesting enough, my clothes still fit pretty well. So, like I said, that's what I got to see. But it's a pound. So you're not going to feel a difference in a pound. But that's why the scale is important. If you don't have a scale, get a scale. Once a week. Don't weigh yourself every day because that's too much. Once a week is all you need. Around the same time of the day, on the same day roughly. I do the same thing with my blood pressure. I try not to do it once a week, same time, just so I can compare the readings and I can say, okay, this is where I'm at. Because that fluctuates too, just like your weight. Your blood pressure fluctuates, your weight can fluctuate throughout the day, your sugars can fluctuate. So you just try to find a common time and keep it in perspective. So, like I said, keep going, everybody. Keep pushing. Don't let up. And you have a moment of slip. Don't let it deter you from where you're going. All right? Sometimes you got to fail before you can win. All right? Keep pushing, everybody. See you next time.